Hey, good to have you with us. Joining us now, oh, it's been so long. Talk about trucking the truth. Joining us now, Brother Benjamin from Richmond. Now, let me tell you about Brother Benjamin. I first met Brother Benjamin outside of a Trump rally in Richmond Coliseum. It's kind of an oxymoron because it's like the armpit of all coliseums in history. Place is a complete dump. Anyway, I met him there, and he was a Trump supporter, and he has been a Trump supporter for a very long time, and he's a national delegate, and he's been great to work with, and he's African-American, and he ran for council in Richmond and ran a very vigorous campaign and learned a lot from that, and he's got a new thing going on right now. Joining us from Richmond, Brother Benjamin. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Brother John. God bless you, man. So good to be with you this morning. A lot going on.
Okay, Brother Benjamin, you got a new cool initiative going on. Share it with us. What's happening?
Yeah, I call it the New Face Movement, Coalition of Leaders United. We know that Make America Great Again, it is not just a slogan. It's actually a vision for this nation. President Donald Trump ran a vigorous, awesome campaign, and every promise that he has put out there, he has been vigorously moving forward and making those things happen because they are intricate in causing America to become first again. As you know, we were at the national convention in Cleveland, and it was wild and crazy. But the theme, the whole theme, the string that connects all of this is that there are people who are ready now to make America great again, and the opposition, the left, the alt-left, alt-right, whoever they are trying their hardest to dampen this great vision for this country because it means now that everything that has been against this country, against America, is now being exposed for what it is, including the swamp that is there in Washington, D.C. All of the agendas, everything that is not for Make America Great Again must be exposed. This coalition that we have brought together and come together, pastors and leaders and business people all across the nation, it's time now to put the pedal to the metal, so to speak, roll up our sleeves and begin to implement detailed strategies for the family, for education, for economic sectors, for churches, pastors. It's time now to do the details of Make America Great Again. That's what Coalition of Leaders United is all about.
Okay, so how do you get involved in your program? Because I love the idea. I love what you're doing. And, of course, I love your enthusiasm and your passion for this, Brother Benjamin. So lay this out. If I want to get involved, if I want to help you do this, and I'm a listener today, what do I have to do?
Basically, right now, you can just join us. Go to our website at www.coalitionofleaders.com, coalitionofleaders.com, or you can start liking us on Facebook. We're connecting with everyone who wants to be connected. It doesn't matter who you are, white, black, red, brown. It's not about color. We have a hashtag called No More Color because the left and some of these hate groups are trying to use racism to keep us divided. But Make America Great Again is not about racism. It's about bringing all cultures together under the Constitution of this great United States to begin to map out and mete out what our founding fathers actually intended. All men are created equal, and that we've been given inalienable rights and pursuit of liberty and pursuit of happiness and all those things. But now we have to make it happen. And so just join the website. Our leadership will get in touch with you to see where your gifts are. We're doing what is called a gift assessment because everyone's different. Everyone has different skill sets and abilities. And what we want to do is, as the word says, coalition. We want to take what you say you have that is good and apply it to this vision, Make America Great Again.
Brother Benjamin, let me just ask you this straight out. Statues and monuments. You know, the far left, they want to take them down. First, Ralph Northam was for keeping them. Then he was for putting them in museums. Now he's for taking them all down. First, McAuliffe was for keeping them. Then, after Charlottesville, McAuliffe wanted to take them all down. Get rid of the monuments, he said. All of them have to go. Bad influence, blah, blah, blah. Then McAuliffe looked at the public opinion surveys and said, woo, bad idea. Now say, let's keep them because it's too expensive to take them down. It's too much money. Ed Gillespie, he kind of didn't say anything. And now he's saying, I like these poll numbers. Fredericks is right. If I just hit the ball off the tee on monuments, I can win. But what do people in Richmond think? And what do your congregation think, Brother Benjamin? Are these monuments offensive? Should they come down or not? And why?
Well, it's a good question. I'm a senior fellow with the National Minority Technology with this institute. And one of the things, we have employers, 65,000 employers who are ready to help make things better in the community, give jobs. And the history, the education of our nation is so important right now. I think the taking down of the monuments, and this is my personal opinion, people may not agree with it, but it's an attempt to eradicate the history of our nation where we understand where we came from so that we don't repeat the same things we did from our past. I think it's a very diabolical attempt to rewrite history for America. Of course, there are some things that happened in America that were atrocious, horrifying, but that is not to say that this country is not on a forward path to greatness just because of what we've been through. Taking down of these statues now, when is it going to stop? Even our president said this. Are we going to start taking down statues because some of the founding fathers were slave owners? Ultimately, the Washington Monument has to be taken down. The White House has to be taken down. Where is it going to end? And I think it's just another smokescreen again to delay this great vision, Make America Great Again, because things are happening. More jobs are coming. The interest rates and people are buying more homes now. Even with the things going on, I have to say this, what's going on in Texas and with the hurricanes and the destruction of the mass destruction, billions of dollars. In the midst of all of this, there are great organizations that are rising up to bring hope back to those areas. This is what this country is all about. So taking down taking down statues, really? Come on. Do we have time to take down statues when we got people that are now homeless? Okay, do we got time to take down statues when we have people, we have churches, we have people literally who are going to be displaced for we don't know how long, and we want to focus on taking down statues. Come on, John, let's be real with this. It is another attempt again to distract us from the great vision that we have for this country, which is to make it great again.
I tell you what, I think you're spot on with that, Brother Benjamin. I think taking these statues down, people just don't want their history erased. And I'm going to go back to this because I go on the Don Lemon Show a lot. And last night we got into a debate about race. And, of course, Charlottesville, it's about race. Statues, it's about race. You go on there, Trump ends an illegal program called DACA. It's illegal. It's unconstitutional. Obama said 5 times it was unconstitutional. That's about race. So I go on the show and I'm like, why is it that every night when I come on your show, everything is about race? This DACA is not about race. If I have a peanut butter sandwich, this is about race, is because I like peanut butter. This is so crazy, but they want to tie everything to race relations. If you're for the rule of law, how does that make you a racist? What are these people talking about? Or is it just me? Am I not seeing it?
I think it's plain. It's very plain, John, that there are people that want the fabric of this nation ripped apart, want the Constitution shredded, want a new government to be installed. I love what President Trump did. He showed even compassion with DACA, even though it's no more, giving people a chance and giving Congress a chance to put something in place that's legal, as opposed to keeping something in place that's unconstitutional. Racism, I was overseas. I served in the military. There's no such thing as a black Muslim. Okay, you're really defaming a person in South Africa by calling them a black South African. It doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a black American. And I know that might hurt some people's feelings, but to call you black American means to take away your total capacity of being an American. And it puts you in competition with yourself in such a way that you no longer are included in the whole. You get segregated by giving you a color. This is an attempt again that once they found out that America was going to be what it is, how can we destroy America? Well, you can't destroy anything from the outside. You have to destroy something. You have to destroy it from the inside. It's called cancer. And the cancer of racism, we decree and declare that it is destroyed. We will not allow that cancer any longer. We're using laser-sharp prayer, John. We're doing laser surgery on America to cut it out because it doesn't belong in this country.
All right. That is going to be the final word. I want to thank Brother Benjamin for being with us today, a very stirring defense of making America great again. He's putting together a very inspiring organization. Here's how you get involved. It's real easy. Just go to coalitionofleaders.com, coalitionofleaders.com. He's just looking for members. Sign up and going to get a lot out of it. Brother Benjamin, I really appreciate your being with us, man, and your candor and your passion. You're extremely inspiring, and it's great to have you with us. Thank you.
John, I love you. I love you, man. I enjoy being with you all the time, and we definitely got to go out and do some lunch, okay? But I love you so much for your courage and your boldness and all the hits that you have taken for standing with this great vision and with the president. And so God bless you for all you do.
Well, thank you, Brother Benjamin, and we've certainly been there arm in arm, and, from that first rally we did in Richmond. And that was a long time ago, but it hasn't been easy. I mean, you're a Trump supporter today. It's not easy. And I really think calling everybody a racist because they want a better job, I think it's going to backfire on the left, and they're going to lose again. I just want people to get better jobs, and I want the economy to grow at 3.5%. Doesn't mean I'm a racist. I'm a greenist. I want people to get more money and get more opportunity. I'm a greenie. All right, man. I got to go. Thank you.